Good morning and welcome to this HTML5 course. In this chapter, we will see how to prepare your images for the web. First of all, you will have to choose the right format. That is to say, whether it is a artwork, a clipboard, an emoji or logos, you should preferably choose the CVG or PNG format. For photos, prefer JPEG format. For your animations, prefer GIF format. You have other formats at your disposal: WebP, APNG, JPG2, JPEGs. Then it will be necessary to remove additional metadata. So it is important if we use photos, for example, that are taken with a phone. So XIF, a lot of information, including your geolocation. So all this information that is not useful, it will be necessary to remove them from our images. For this, we have a site called exifremove.com. We will go immediately to this site. Here we are on the exifremove site, and we will compress and delete the metadata of our images. We are going to make a select a file. You are going to your file to get your images. Choose some images to make a site. For example, choose 3 images. You see I have 3 images in JPEG format, and try to do the same thing with 3 images. I will select my first image and I will simply remove XAF. You see all the data that my image contains: its name, its size, the model of the phone with which it was taken, the resolution. You even have the location of where the photo was taken. Finally, we don't need all this information, so we will remove them. Lighten the photo and then you do download clean. So we have our photos that have been downloaded. We will do the same thing for the other images. So all the images you have, so in this case we will need 3 images, try to do the same thing. We will also have to remember to resize the images. Especially, don't keep the original resolution, because your images could be too heavy and therefore could slow down the loading of your web page. Instead, you should find the pixel CSS dimension you want. You should know that about 50 CSS pixels correspond to about 1 centimeter. Then, it would be better to create 2 or 3 variants. For that, it is necessary to go on the site picresize.com and we're going to make it together. Here on the site picresize.com, we will come to choose an image. Let us imagine that I take the first image and I will quite simply come to drag there. So it will load my image. So I find it here. And so all the information is below. My goal is to have an image of 300 CSS pixels. So we are going to use 2 or 3 variations. So for our image 1.jpg, I want it to be 300 pixels. Then image 1, we will say image 2 times .jpg. I want it to be 600 pixels, and you get the idea. So image 3 times .jpg, you want it to be 900 pixels. So I'm not going to choose 50% smaller, but I'm going to choose a customizable size. So I'm going to put the size. So let's say I want to put 900 pixels. I don't need to fill in the height because it's calculated automatically. It is a JPG format. I want better quality and I just have to put done. So now my image is resized. I just have to upload it to the computer. I let you do that for all sizes, so with 300, 600 pixels, and for your free images. We will meet again just after. To finish, we will compress our images. So we will use a file compression tool because we mustn't forget that user will be using 3G or 4G networks. So it's better that our images fit perfectly on the final machine. So for this, we will use as tools tinygpg.com. Here we are on the site tinygpg.com. We will simply select all our images, that it is JPG or PNG. So we will also take a logo. So choose an image of PNG format that will serve as a logo, and we will simply drag them here. So here we go. We will wait for everything to compress, and you can see the difference on the right. Our image is smaller. For example, the first one, it has not changed. We're at 0%, but for the second image, we have gained 19%. You can see that for the logo, we have gained 60%. So, ever you can download the images one by one by clicking on download, or at the bottom, we will click on download and we will replace all the images we had in our file. So, that's it for the preparation of the images.